Bank of England, the 11th consecutive rise since December 2021, just happened today. You might have thought that it can't happen again, but it has. The 11th consecutive rise when it comes to interest rates by the Bank of England, and that's happened today. Now, the impact of this is all because of things that are outside of the control of the economy. The Silicon Valley Bank going bust in effect, HSBC is taking that over. The Ukraine war, the impact of that happening right now is actually impacting the interest rates as well. So the question is, is it game over or is it game on? Well, the truth is, my view is the Bank of England are actually doing the right thing, and the rest of the world is also watching in terms of what is happening to our UK economy. Because really, it's a sensible approach that's being taken right now, because inflation, after dropping a little bit back in January, has, of course, gone up again to 10.4% in February. So Bank of England, the government, they've got to find ways of actually curbing that inflation, haven't they? So for that reason, the interest rates have gone up. You may have watched some of my videos before and I've shared with you my predictions. And if you notice, the Bank of England and the government tend to catch up with our predictions around 6 to 12 months later. And if you're watching this for the first time, my name is Cam Devady. I'm the founder of Premier Property, an investor developer over the last 30 years. And as my balanced approach to life, I also like to help investors new and experienced to upskill to your next level. If you're wondering why I'm standing in this room with all these chairs behind me, I'm actually in our Premier Property training suite, where over the weekend, I'm going to be sharing with new and experienced investors exactly how you can mitigate the circumstances out there and really make property work for you. Yes, you can, because there are some serious opportunities. And I'll be spending, like what I say, a whole weekend with over 200 people at our training suite, actually explaining this and showing them exactly what we're doing at Premier Property and what you can do to actually really create your own financial economy. Now, the thing is, what are the opportunities that you've got out there? So let's discuss a few of them right now this year, things that you can actually be achieving and doing right now, while unfortunately other people out there are concerned and worried. And it's all about becoming a momentum investor. And here are the opportunities that I'm seeing right now. First of all, HMOs, house or multiple occupancy, where you're renting out rooms room by room, is a great opportunity in this year, in 2023, where we're really accelerating that strategy. Because first of all, there's a higher rate of income. And yes, there's a cost of living crisis, interest rates are going up, and it is unfortunately hurting a lot of people out there. So people are looking to downsize, they're looking to economize, they're looking for places where they can be much more cost effective for them. And HMOs for this reason are working really well. Massive tenant demand, massive requirement for HMOs, quality HMOs by the way. And that's what I suggest that you also look into, is these types of strategies. Also, on top of this, for HMOs, what you'll find is your financing becomes easier. Now, you may or may not be aware of stress tests. Literally, in a nutshell, where the lenders are lending less money on a property, lower loans, because of the fact that the income coming in from buy-to-let properties, the standard rental properties, isn't enough to cover the mortgages in effect. So the stress tests, however, when it comes to HMOs, actually work very well, because of course the income is accelerated. Typically, that's 25 to 30% more, we find, than our buy-to-lets. So it's a great strategy to apply in 2023. So although there's a lot of doom and gloom out there, there are some serious practical positivities when it comes to property investing and jumping into this. Another one I want to share with you, exactly what we're doing as well, of course, is commercial properties, commercial conversions. I love commercial properties where actually there is a minimum amount of conversion. So part residential, part commercial works really well right now. Now, the interest rates, of course, are going to rise for that as well. And in fact, if I'm being completely honest with you, interest rates are higher, we're finding, for commercial properties. However, remember that there's other ways of reducing your other costs. So if interest rates are rising, how about thinking about taxation? So for example, when you're buying semi-commercial properties or commercial properties in your personal name, there isn't any Section 24, the tenant tax, which applies to residential properties for buy-to-lets, for example. And you'll find that you can mitigate that cost. Also, stamp duty up to £150,000 right now is zero when it comes to semi-commercial or commercial properties. So yes, the interest rates are rising. However, on the other side, there are many other ways that you can mitigate the costs, if I'm making sense there for you. Another thing that we always do with developments, which we're really jumping into, and by the way, opportunities are landing in my office. There's so many opportunities for you when it comes to these types of deals, because people out there are getting a reality check right now, and there is an abundance of opportunity that we're finding in 2023, and you can find these as well. So all of these different aspects I'm sharing with you really are working right now in 2023. So of course, there's a little bit of scaremongering going on out there, but it's a case of, is your glass half full or is it half empty? I like to keep my glass half full, however practical half full. And for this reason, I'll be training over 200 people just this weekend and sharing with them exactly step by step what we're doing at Premier Property. And I really hope this video is useful for you to think about that. It's never game over. It's definitely game on. Kamil Dwivedi helping you take your property investing to the next level. Bye for now.